Hey guys. So I recorded a video before this one and I ended up deleting it because, I don't know, something was missing from the full essence of what I really wanted to say about this topic. Um, so what I wanted to talk about is what is love? What is it? Um, I want to keep this short. I had an epiphany the other night talking with a girlfriend, and we watched the movie Take This Waltz. And for those of you who haven't seen it, I think uh, it can be a really good movie to understand, the importance of really being secure in ourselves first, loving ourselves 100%. Because basically the premise of the movie, and I don't want to spoil the ending, but the premise of the movie is that there's this woman who is married, and it kind of just shows how, in my opinion, she was very insecure all the time of herself, but her husband was really nothing but loving. But it was that that sort of what happens when one person is insecure in themselves and how it deteriorates, a relationship. And so then there's this neighbor that she finds attractive and he's hitting on her, and it's very deep actually movie. And she starts kind of exploring that, and it just kind of shows how, like, in both with both of those people, she's still not really complete. She still has the same insecurity. The guy that she basically ends up having an affair with, it does nothing to fulfill this void, this longing that she really has. Um, but that's just kind of how I really interpreted the movie. And then the ending I found to be a very positive message of being happy in ourselves and having love for life. Um, you just unilaterally, just a total love for life. And that was kind of the epiphany I had after the movie, talking to my friend, and I was just really, really deeply moved. And so to me, I realized that, what love is that it's just how we do anything at all. I mean, we always get caught up in these types of love. We have romantic love, we have platonic love, we have the love that we have for our families. Um, and all of this, all of these are unique relationships, and they are unique and beautiful expressions of love, but the love itself all comes from the same place. And it's the nature of life. And the happiest person and the most fulfilled person in love is the person who can see that love is all encompassing. It's all that is, and the energy of all that is, because we are connected to everything and everything is connected to us. That energy is what gives us the momentum to get through everything that life has for us, all of the experiences that we're here to experience, and the soul power behind it all is love. And we're never without it. It never depends on any one external person. It never depends on things going a certain way in our life. It's there for us to share with other people, to exude into all that we do, you know? Um, it's it's underlying everything. And the profound experience comes when all the pain that seems to precede a profound rebirth in love, it's natural. It's like childbirth, without that pain, without that struggle, without that completely, selfless, just loving devotion to this life, this something that is beyond yourself. to creation itself, the creation process. Without love for that, nothing can come into life, nothing can come into being. So the very nature of our being is created through this love, this force. And I'm just realizing more and more each day that um, the more we can just open our hearts to that full experience of loving everything around us and not just limiting it to specific people that we, on an ego level, get along with, or, whatever it is that our minds want to convince us of, telling us that love is for people who deserve our love, or love is for people who give us the same love that we give, this giving and getting dynamic. There is no giving and getting dynamic. It's just free. It just is, It's just a state of embodiment and just total peace and total acceptance for everything being as the way it is, without any expectation for it to be any other way in the future, and without any regret or like looking back to the past that things were any different. And I recognize that this is extremely challenging, but it's just about falling in love with life. And it's, in my own spiritual view, it's about falling in love with God, with creation, and recognizing that we are that creation. We are that which we think we are longing for, that we are what we are looking for. We are that love. That's why we can't ever find it anywhere else, and just simply embodying that, you can't help but just spill it out. It just spills out over into everything. When your own cup is full, it can't do anything but overflow for everyone, everything, all of life around you in every single moment, regardless of the circumstances that you're going through, And that's when love really shines for the beautiful thing that it is, especially in the trying times, especially in the struggles, and especially through the pain. And I'm experiencing a lot in my life right now. Some very deep changes have occurred, and I'm just more and more understanding, what love really is all about. And I can't be more grateful for these challenging experiences, because without this, I wouldn't really be able to feel and see the depth of it that I really am feeling and seeing now. And so I just have so much love, and I just wanted to share that message, because this is what it's about. It's free. It's without any attachment, without any expectation. It just is who we are. It's a state that only we can carry within ourselves, and we must and fall in love with all of creation, all of existence, beyond this limited perspective. Really go beyond this limited perspective, and we're not a limited perspective embodying some love to then share it, in a way that we choose to direct from our conscious mind, like, I have some love to give. This person did something nice for me, so now I'm going to give them some love. It doesn't work like that at all. It's just a state of being. It's a constant an inflow and an outflow. With every single breath, that love is there. And when our very breath becomes that love, just that, just our whole being, when that is the love, you just have to find out for yourself. And I can't do anything but just hope that, not hope, but I can't do anything but be me and just share my truth and just share my experience with it, because, it's a gift that it's really the gift that keeps on giving. It's really the infinitely unfolding lotus flower that's just constantly emerging and emerging and emerging and emerging, and just infinite petals of just opening, flowering. That's life. And despite all the challenges that I've been going through, I've just feel so blessed to just to see what really underlies it all, and to see that it's love is the reason why we can do anything at all. So just some inspiration for you guys. Just remember, love yourself 100%. Love everything as it is 100%. And I was listening to the George Harrison song today, that the Lord loves the one who loves the Lord, and that the Lord helps those who help themselves. What's the other lyric? He says, the law says that whatever you do is going to come right back on you. So by loving the Lord as the sole focus rather than something limited, an object, another human being, as noble as it might sound to have a deep romantic love with another human being, these limits are saying that you value that limitation, that limited expression of love, more than the love of the Lord, or the love of God, the love of creation, the love of all that is. And no one person can, well, here's what I'd like to say. Without that love of God, without that love of all of creation, we will never see that reflected back to us in any relationship with one other person, because one other person is all of creation. They are the culmination point of all that is, just like we are. So, in order to experience that complete love in a real way with any other person, we do have to love ourselves completely, and we have to love all of creation, because it's all one anyway. So that's it for today. I just was really inspired to share that, and I was feeling a lot more joyful than the first time I tried to explain it. It's just really been kind of building and building, and I just really wanted to share what I feel is the real, vibrational essence of it with you guys. So, all right, take care, everyone. Much love. Thanks for watching. And if you haven't subscribed already, I really invite you to subscribe if you like what you hear. And I'm always up for meeting new people and hearing your comments. So I'd like to hear your perspective of love. So anyways, take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.